All right, now let's create our observers that want to observe task. And if you recall from our slides earlier, we've got three observers. We've got the logging service, the notification service, and the auditing service. And all three of these services want to be notified when task changes. So the way we're going to do that is we'll keep it simple just for the purposes of what we're doing here, but complicated enough so that you know it's working. We're just going to create a service. And that's going to be a function. Now on our notification service, we're going to have two things. We're going to have a message, and in this case, it's the notification service, so we're notifying. And then we're going to have a method. And this method is going to be update. And update is going to be what's called when task changes. So when task sends out a notification to all of its observers, update is what's going to be called. So in this case, we're going to send in task. And we're just going to write out a simple message to the screen saying message, so we can look at our closures and see that, hey, var message is coming through, task.user for task, task.name. So all of our notification service for right now is going to do is just write out to the console, hey, task changed, and I'm letting somebody know about it. Now we're going to do exactly the same thing two more times with a logging service and an auditing service. The only difference between these services for the purposes of this demo is that the message is different. If you just copy and paste notification service and change message to logging and auditing, they're pretty much the same thing. I just want you to see three different observers, and then we can add and remove observers later so that you'll see how that works. Okay, now we've got some observers, and those guys are ready to go. We need to new sum up because we're creating these as objects. So we'll actually new these up down here at the bottom. So I've got my notification service, my logging service, and my audit service all ready to go, all set. Now I just have to be able to let them know that something's changed. So let's go look at creating our subject with their observer list.